Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Anime King 2. And today I'm going to be giving you part 26 of what if Naruto had the Sharingan and the Byakugan mix. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also stay in tune because after this I'm going to be posting what if Naruto was neglected by his family. And also, over on Anime King, I posted a new episode of What If Tsunade was Naruto's mother. So go ahead and check it out and enjoy. And later on, I'm going to be posting a new episode of What If Naruto was trained by Kaguya. So stay in tune for that as well, guys. And if you're new, and this is the first time you're hearing my voice on either channel, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join Anime King and Anime King 2 and become a part of the Anime King family. And thank you all for your help and your support. And remember to comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying and talking back to all of you. So without further ado, let's get straight into this new episode. So, the last time we left off, Naruto uses Hexagon as he saw the two Akatsuki members in the land of fire, as both him and Sasuke went out there. As they were coming for him, he then told Kakazu that he would handle this. By taking off Naruto's feet and his hands, they could drag him back and stop him from losing blood. He could still have his fun. Naruto smirked as he quickly found out that Hidan was immortal. But he realized how stupid Hidan immortality is. Hidan cannot regenerate. So if someone was to cut off his head, that means he would be totally defenseless. Him and Naruto then went into an epic battle, as he even did his ritual on Naruto, who quickly saw through all of it as he figured out what is going on. As Naruto then break him out of his ritual, Naruto then chop Hidan up into small pieces and use the Amaterasu and disintegrate him. Sasuke then took on Kakazu, as Naruto was treating everything like a game, as Kakazu was no match for Sasuke with his eternal Sharingan now and his Susanoo. When Jiraiya finally appeared, the land of fire was scorched, as the place seemed to have an epic battle here. As he wondered what happened, he asked Naruto, but Naruto hold on to Sasuke and Kamui out of there, saying that he doesn't have time to explain. When they arrived back at Konoha, Jiraiya was pissed off, as Naruto told him the reason why he didn't explain is because he knew that he would be back at the village soon, and he would have just tell him now. After a little back and front, Jiraiya told Naruto that the leader of the Akatsuki is in the Hidden Rain, as he told the both of them that he was going to go and do some investigating before the three of them went there to take care of the leader. But Naruto told him not to go, not that he really cared about him, but if the village, Sanin, died, Konoha would seem weak and people would think that the village is getting weaker. Tsunade appreciated Naruto at that moment because she didn't want Jiraiya to go. So Naruto told Jiraiya to give him 3 days. In 3 days they would be ready, and they would head there. After that, Tobi got the information from Zetsu about the battle, as Zetsu told Tobi that Sasuke was able to use the Susanoo, but he never used a perfect form. As Tobi told Zetsu, it doesn't matter, he will send Pain to the Leaf Village soon to capture the 9 Tails. Zetsu then asked him if both Naruto and Sasuke know how to use the full power Susanoo. How would the 6 Pains win? It was then that Tobi said if they know how to do that, then they will have a problem. So yeah guys, that was basically the last part we left off. You guys can switch across the playlist and check it out for yourself. So let's start this new episode. We start this episode early in the morning. As Naruto got out of bed, Jiraiya was still fast asleep. Naruto was writing down something on a note. He then walked over and kissed her on the forehead. As she rustled over in her sleep, he smiled as he placed down the note. As he exited his room, he saw Sasuke leaning against the wall at his own room. As Naruto walked up to him, you ready? As Sasuke nodded. As Naruto walked past the room, he saw the door was still open to Sasuke's room and saw Karin on the bed. As Naruto giggled a bit. What's wrong? Sasuke asked. As he then saw that Naruto was looking inside, as he immediately closed the door. As he growled at Naruto a bit. Oh come on, I'm just messing with you, said Naruto. As they then went off. About 5 minutes later, the both of them were walking out of Konoha, taking the main gate. As they walked past Izumo and Kitetsu. Hey wait, said Izumo as they came out of the little hut that they were in, as Kitetsu came out as well. Where do you think you're going? Naruto turned towards them as he activated his eternal hexagon. Immediately, the both of them froze. You saw nothing, said Naruto, as the both of them nodded and walked back to their hut. With that, Naruto and Sasuke dashed into the trees. A little while later, Teiwaya woke up. As she stretched, she placed over her hands to feel Naruto, but he wasn't there. As she then looked around, as she saw the note. She then picked it up and she started read it. Hey, sorry for leaving so early. I have some business to do. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Take care, see you soon. Fluffy Bunny. As she frowned reading that, he knew I hate that nickname, she said. As she then lied down. I wonder where he went, she said to herself. As she then drifted off back to sleep. Back with Naruto and Sasuke, the both of them were heading to the Hidden Rain. So, how are we going to do this? Asked Sasuke. Did you got what I asked you to got from Karin? Naruto asked. Yeah, Sasuke said. The chakra suppression seals. Yeah. Well, you see, I got information about the Hidden Rain from Jiraiya while you were at the compound. With Karin, Naruto said, as Sasuke just looked at him. The Hidden Rain is highly secured, and the leader of the Hidden Rain is Hanzo. But I found it stupid if the leader of the Akatsuki is there. Why wouldn't Hanzo do something about it? Yeah, you're right, said Sasuke. So what are you thinking? Well, I'm kind of thinking that the leader of the Akatsuki killed Hanzo and took over the position. So how would he be hiding from everyone? Said Sasuke. Well, you can use a transformation jutsu, said Naruto, but that is just a theory. But we will see it once we get there. The Hidden Rain is very secured, people. Hardly from any nations going there, except for traveling merchants, and also some of them get blocked. So we need to put on these seals and enter to completely suppress our chakra so we won't be sensed. But we still have no idea where the leader of the Akatsuki is, said Sasuke. Well, think about it. Where does Kages live? In the biggest and the highest building inside of the village. So, I'm thinking that he would be in the biggest building. That is the first place we're going to check. And prepare yourself for a dangerous fight. If he's really the leader and not the masked man, which I highly doubt. Why do you say that? Said Sasuke. Because I believe that the masked man is pulling the strings behind everything. And remember, he has a Sharingan. So he could, possibly, control the leader, this man named Pain, and take over his position. Well, I don't really know. But we will have to test the power of the leader of the Akatsuki. Before we end his life, I'm going to use my hexagon on him so we can get some answers. Alright, said Sasuke with a nod, as the both of them picked up their speed. A while later, Naruto and Sasuke arrived at the Hidden Rain, as the both of them put on the chakra suppression seal on their hand. They quickly went over the border without being spotted because it was now night. Shadowing their movements, they dashed into the shadows. As they went on the rooftops, realizing that the shinobis in this village were lacking, seeing that Naruto didn't see any well, there were shinobis around, but they weren't that much of them, mostly civilians. Right now Naruto and Sasuke had a cloak on Hey look, said Sasuke as he pointed at the highest tower. I guess that is it. Yeah, you're right, said Naruto. As the both of them went towards the highest tower. Back at Konoha, Tsunade was still in the office doing some work. As she sensed something. What are you doing here this time of the night? Said Tsunade. Oh, nothing really, said Jiraiya as he entered. As she turned and looked at him, you have something on your mind. What is it, she asked. Well, it's about the Uchihas. What about them? Said Tsunade. I don't believe they want me to come with them to face off against the leader of the Akatsuki. Why would you say that? Well, can't you see? The both of them work well in a team, a two-man team. They left the village to go take care of those two Akatsuki members that were coming for Uchiha and Naruto. So I believe they think I would just hold them down. What are you talking about? With your level of strength, you would be a big help, I know. But I don't believe that they would follow on their promise to wait till 3 days so we can go to the hidden rain. Not even them would do something so stupid as to leave the village without my permission and invade another. She then paused. What am I talking about? Especially that Uchiha Naruto. Jiraiya, I want you to go ahead and check the Uchiha compound and make sure that they're there. Just do a random check, saying that you are checking up if they're prepared to head to the hidden rain. You know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do, said Jiraiya. And it won't be a surprise if I come back and tell you that they're not there. I doubt it, even though Naruto might be cocky and annoying sometimes. He wouldn't do something like that, she said. But just to make sure, hurry, as Jiraiya went off. A few minutes later, Jiraiya arrived to the Uchiha compound. As he saw Teiwaya outside, she was just sitting down on the top of the roof, looking up in the sky. As everyone else was inside, the lights were on, and a lot of talking. Hello, nice lady, said Jiraiya, waving her down. Oh, what is it, old bag, she said. What? I'm not old, said Jiraiya. Well, you look old, she said, as she jumped down. You're Jiraiya, huh? The one that they call the pervert. So what did you came here to do, something perverted? Because if you do, I'll kill you, she said. What? I'm not here to do it. Jiraiya grunted as he didn't finish. I'm looking for Uchiha Naruto and Sasuke Uchiha. Where are they at the moment? Oh, they're not here. Aren't they somewhere in the village? She said. Somewhere in the village? Said Jiraiya. I have no idea. It's night now, so I thought that they would be here. Well, they're not, said Teiwaya. When did they left? Asked Jiraiya. And why should I tell you anything? Because I am Jiraiya, the legendary toad. Screw off, said Teiwaya, as she turned her back and started to walk away. Hey, little miss, he said, walking up to her. When did they leave? This is the utmost important information for the Hokage. Really? She asked. Well, yeah, said Jiraiya. Well, if it's for the Hokage. They left this morning. I don't know where they are. Now screw off and leave. As she walked away, Jiraiya then started to curse. I knew it. As he doubted that Naruto and Sasuke were in the village. As it came to mind, they went off to the hidden rain. Back at the rain village, Naruto and Sasuke finally made it to the tower. Their chakra suppression seal was so strong that you couldn't even sense them, to the point where Karin added some more special ingredients to it. As you couldn't sense your chakra, and not even them, it basically wiped out their entire existence. So this is the place, huh? Said Naruto. So how are we going to get their attention? Asked Sasuke. And how are we going to find them? Simple. Naruto then ripped off his seal. What are you doing? Immediately, two Rinnegan eyes open. Back to Naruto and Sasuke. Well, they're going to come to us. As Naruto then started to flare up his chakra. As Konan, who was a distance away from Nagato, she was currently in a room sitting down on a bed. As her eyes opened, who is that, she wondered, as she quickly put on her cloak and went out there. Sasuke took off his seal as well, but he didn't flare his chakra, he just stood there and watched Naruto. About a minute later, Naruto stopped, as he then saw the silhouette of someone walking up to them through the shadows. "Well, this is a surprise," said a voice, as Naruto saw a man with long orange hair that covered the left side of his face appeared. This was the animal path of pain. "The nine-tailed Jinchuriki has brought himself to me. I have no idea how you find out about this place, or that I am here, but it's a good thing. First, I will take you." As he then thought to himself, my whole revenge with Konoha will have to wait. He then looked over at Naruto. "Now give yourself up for peace." Naruto then chuckled, as Sasuke was narrowing his eyes at pain, mainly looking at the Rinnegan. As Sasuke wondered if it could be, he heard about a legendary dojutsu called the Rinnegan that gods possess. Well, basically humans that have the ability of gods. If that is what the leader of the Akatsuki is using, then he would be very dangerous at this moment. Naruto then stopped laughing. "Give myself up for peace? Wait, are you saying that you're peace?" Naruto asked. "Yes, for I shall bring a new peace to this." Naruto then break out in laughter again. "Man, you gotta quit it," Naruto said, as he wiped away a tear from his eye. "You really think that you're doing something good? Wait, aren't you the one going around killing Jinchurikis, taking their tail beasts inside of them?" It was then that the Kyuubi opened his eyes inside of Naruto. "Yes, and with your Biju inside of you, we shall bring peace to this world." "Well, that's not gonna happen, because I would never let you have the Kyuubi inside of me. He's been with me for a long time now. We're basically like family," Naruto said, with a smirk on his face. "And you're really messed up in the head, thinking that you're bringing peace. But it doesn't matter. I came here to do one thing, and that's to end you and destroy the Akatsuki organization. By the way, before I do end your life, who is the masked man?" Naruto asked. "I am in no regard to give you any answers," said Pain. "Alright, fine then. Have it the hard way." As Naruto dashed forward. "Wait," said Sasuke. "Summoning Jutsu," said Pain, as there was a poof. As Naruto then had to jump back as a rhino charged towards him. As the rhino landed on the ground and dashed towards Naruto. As Naruto prepared himself by pulling out his lightning sword, he stabbed it into the ground as a bolt of lightning emerged from under the rhino, blasting it straight up. "Lightning slash!" Naruto shouted as he sent out a slash of lightning cutting through the rhino as it poofed away. Pain then summoned the dogs as they rushed at Naruto and Sasuke. Sasuke pulled out his sword that was crackling with lightning as they start to fight off the dogs, and they quickly realized that every time you cut them down, another head grew back as it got large in size. It was then that Pain summoned the chameleon, and the chameleon put him in his mouth so that they couldn't see him. Naruto then turned towards the dog. "I know what to do," said Naruto. "Kamui, I'll deal with you later." As he then looked around the room. "Where is he?" Sasuke asked as he was on his guard. Naruto smirked, as to him he knew that Pain think that he is fully gone, but with Naruto Hexagon he could see him. But Naruto played dumb. "I don't know," said Naruto. As he then said lightning slash, as he released a lightning slash with enough power to send out a huge bolt that ripped right through the chameleon, as Pain then jumped out of his mouth. Sasuke was upon Pain within seconds. "How did you know?" As Pain dodged Sasuke's swipe, as Naruto was in front of him. "My eyes can see through deception," Naruto said, As he thrust his sword forward as Sasuke brought down his sword, Pain tried to twist his body at an angle to dodge both of them. As the iron came from his wrist, as he dodged the side Sasuke's sword, as he brought down the rod to stab Naruto in the shoulder to subdue him, but Naruto stabbed him in the stomach as well. Naruto then collapsed to his knee, his sword in Pain's stomach, but Pain was still up. As Naruto felt the force of the Rinnegan, Sasuke, who was behind Pain, took his opportunity and with one swipe his head fell to the ground. As Sasuke pushed away his body, as he ripped out the rod from Naruto's shoulder, as Naruto winced in pain a bit. "You alright?" Sasuke asked. "I'm fine," said Naruto. "Well, I guess that is over with." "Not quite," said a voice. As Sasuke and Naruto were sent flying away with an invisible force, as they crashed into the nearby wall. As the both of them looked forward to see 5 other Akatsuki members, all with the same orange hair, different features but piercing all over them. "What the hell? There are 6 of them?" said Naruto, as he then saw one of the Pains picked up, the one that they killed body. As Naruto then saw the King of Hell emerge from the ground. "What the hell?" said Naruto, as Sasuke looked over and saw nothing. "What is going on?" Sasuke asked. "Don't you see that?" said Naruto with his hexagon on. "See what?" Sasuke said. "Oh, is it me alone who is seeing it? But what the hell is that?" As Naruto looked at the King of Hell. Impressive," said Tendo. "Looks like you can see the King of Hell." "Alright, what is going on here?" said Naruto, as he then saw the Pain that they killed earlier emerge, and he was fully restored. As Naruto and Sasuke were surprised, as Tendo just looked over. "Uchiha Naruto, I was told that you were very dangerous, and when facing you to take all precautions, so no holding back. So I will ask you and give you one last chance. Come with me so I can bring this world into a new age and bring peace to this world. Or I will break you until you're nothing more and then take you anyway." "Huh. You think you're that strong, huh?" said Naruto. As Pain didn't respond. "You think you can defeat me and just drag me along like a puppet? Well, Sasuke, what do we say about that?" "No way in hell," said Sasuke, as he activated his Eternal Mangeto Sharingan, as Naruto's Eternal Hexagon was flaring, as the both of them had their sword at their sides. "Well, take it the hard way." As the Pains then jumped down, each of them had a rod, trying to stab Naruto at a specific area so they could paralyze him for the moment, and then subdue Sasuke. Tendo then raised his hand while coming down. Almighty push! As Naruto and Sasuke was sent flying down on the ground with a boom, as they then brought down their rods to stab into Naruto's shoulder. But Naruto quickly reacted, as him and Sasuke got up and flipped away, as the Pains crashed to the ground. "What was that?" said Sasuke. "I have no idea. But Sasuke, those eyes, are they?" "It looks like it," said Sasuke. "Hey, let me ask you something," said Naruto, as he looked at Tendo. "Seems like you're in charge. Those eyes of yours, are those the Renegons?" Tendo looked at Naruto. "Your life will soon give in to bring this world to peace, so I guess I can answer that question. Yes, they are." "What? And the 6 of you possess it?" said Naruto. "Well, Sasuke, I guess this is gonna be tougher than I thought." "No damn," said Sasuke, as he then turned his attention back to the Pains. "But something's up," said Naruto, as he walked over to Sasuke even closer. "Just look at them." As Sasuke looked at them. "What's up?" "Can't you see that?" "See what?" Sasuke asked. "Oh, maybe it's because of my hexagon. Those iron rods, I can see chakra flowing through them, and it's coming from a source. As Naruto followed the source, it's a distance away from here." "Oh, I understand now. You're all puppets," said Naruto, as Tendo Pain narrowed his eyes. You're wondering how I found out? You see, my eyes are special. I can see the chakra flowing into you by those chakra receivers. So Sasuke, these guys are not the real deal. So you mean we have to take them out and then fight the true leader with the real Rinnegan, said Sasuke. Nah, something is wrong, said Naruto. Why would someone with the Rinnegan send puppets after us? He must be hurt or damaged or something like that. And probably can't even walk. Well, that is what I'm guessing. No more talking, said Tendo. As Robot Pain then dashed forward, as Naruto stood still, Robot Pain then brought out his hand to punch Naruto in the stomach. It was then that he punched Naruto Susanoo. As Naruto Golden Susanoo flared up around him, just the ribs. As the skeleton arm then came, as it launched after the Robot Pain, who quickly jumped back. Naruto then moved with incredible speed as he appeared behind the Robot Pain, as Sasuke was in front of him to distract him. As Naruto then brought out his sword to slice the Robot Pain, who suddenly moved as Naruto swung his sword. The Robot Pain then flipped as he kicked Naruto in the stomach, knocking Naruto down a peg, but Naruto flipped up back. What? How is that possible? What just happened, said Sasuke. I thought you had him. How did he know? Naruto then looked at them. Oh, I wonder something, said Naruto. I wonder too, said Sasuke. What is your suspicion? Naruto asked. Seeing that they're robots, I wonder if all their ability and their eyes are linked. Well, I'm not so sure about ability, but their eyes. I wonder if they can see what each other saw, said Naruto. And we have to find out what kind of ability that one has. Him right there, in the center. Some kind of gravity and repulsion ability. I don't understand. But I guess we'll have to find out. Come on. As the both of them dashed forward again with incredible speed, the Robot Pain and the Absorption Pain then thrust forward as well with their fists as they start to enter taijutsu with Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto and Sasuke was using their swords now as the Absorption Pain pulled out a rod and the Robot Pain turned his hand into a large dagger as they started battle. Naruto and Sasuke quickly overpowered them and they saw a blind spot as they went to finish them, but the both Pains then jumped away again. I guess I was right, said Naruto. They're linked. What now? Sasuke asked. Naruto then reached into his pouch. This, Naruto said, as he released a flurry of kunais with paper bombs tagged to it as they stabbed into the ceiling. The ceiling then exploded as the smoke and the debris then started to fall on all of them as Naruto and Sasuke weaved themselves through the smoke and the debris, while the Pains, their eyesight was cut, seeing that the place was all smoky right now. As Tendo Pain stepped back, along with the Absorption Pain, as the rest of them were in the fog, trying to get out right now. Naruto then arrived behind the Pain that sucks out your life, as Naruto pushed his katana right through his chest, as he twisted it and pulled it out, as the Pain that sucks out your life fell to the ground, as Sasuke then arrived behind the Pain that revives the other Pain, as Sasuke shoved his lightning coated hand through the man's chest as he fell as well. The Summoning Pain and the Robot Pain flipped out of the smoke. As this happened within seconds, Tendo then raised his hand. Almighty push, he said, blowing back Naruto and Sasuke and the smoke and the debris. As Pain couldn't believe it, the both of them took down two of their comrades within seconds. Their speed and agility are very strong, but they still cannot match a god. Naruto and Sasuke then stood to their feet. I'm tired of this crap. That ability is becoming annoying. As his Susanoo started to flare up around him, Sasuke did the same, as legs were created, as the Susanoo then stood tall, still not in his perfect form, but semi-perfect form, as Sasuke Susanoo had the bow and arrow, Naruto Susanoo had 4 arms with 4 long power swords. Let's see you stop us now, said Naruto. But guys, gonna be in this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, turn on that bell notification, stay posted. Remember to share this to all of your friends on your social media platform. And also, stay in tune for the rest of the what ifs coming your way. Thank you all for your help and your support. But for now, I'm out of here, guys. Peace.